But staying on the health kick, I guess. It is time for our Wellness Wednesday. Marisol's trying to do her tree pose over here. We're gonna get the kids in on the action for this one. So I hope you grabbed your yoga mats, because here we go.
Lauren Chaitoff is a certified yoga and Pilates instructor, and she's the author of 108 Awesome Yoga Poses for Kids. 108.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Not 109, not
I don't know if I
107.
could name 108.
Well, she joins us this morning along with her daughters, Vivienne and Jules, for a fun kids yoga routine. Welcome, girls.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
We're so happy you're here.
Yeah. So where did your passion for yoga come from?
Well, I started yoga in college, and for me, it was really nice to have, you know, a non-competitive physical activity that made me feel good, helped me de-stress, and I wish I had started it so much earlier.
Right?
Yeah, I like that.
So did you get your kids involved from a young age?
So I started Yogi Beans way before I had children. You know, living in New York City, I taught yoga and Pilates to grown-ups, and realizing, listening to them talk about their kids and how stressed they were, I thought, kids really need this practice. Why are we waiting until we're in our 20s or 30s to find it?
Right.
So,
What is a good way to introduce young ones or little ones
So
to
I always
yoga?
say sprinkle the yoga into your everyday life. You don't have to do a 45-minute yoga class. It could start with things like simple balancing poses, or really with kids, you know, the breath awareness. We always say how you breathe can change how you feel. So teaching children how to use their breath as a coping skill is so important.
Right. Jules, how old are you? 8. Do you remember the first time Mommy showed you yoga?
No.
You don't. Do you remember the most favorite time she showed you yoga? No. Do you remember a time that you were like, oh, what's your favorite yoga pose?
Downward dog.
Let me see it. Let's see it right now. A little down dog. Well,
Wow.
Nice, Jules.
She snapped right into that.
That's right. Vivienne, how about you?
I like rocking horse.
Walking horse.
Rocking horse. I don't know if I know that one. Can you show
neither.
us?
Oh.
So is that like a bow pose?
Yes. Yeah.
And you just kind of go back. Wow, look at that.
Their backpacks are so heavy nowadays.
There we go. I
This is
see
a
how you're
good
making this
one,
functional.
right? This is a good one for
No,
them.
I think it's time that we have Lauren lead all 4 of us.
Yes,
through a
let's
little-
do some poses.
Yes, you
Let's
girls
do some
are going
poses.
to go
I'm
in
going
the
to come
center.
on this side.
All right.
You girls
I'm
can
gonna
come on
over
this
here.
and this. I'm going to
All
put
right.
this over right here.
Yeah, you guys go
Come on
your
over here. You
mat.
come on this mat. Good.
So the first pose I want to teach you is a balancing pose. Balancing is great for children. It helps foster focus, concentration, all things that they need to do in school. And this one's really simple. I know a lot of us know trees, so I'm going to share something a little different.
Okay.
So we can start by bringing our arms out to our side. This is called flamingo pose. And you can find something to look at that's not moving. And we're just going to float one leg up in the air. And one thing we tell kids is if you're wobbly in a balancing pose, that's okay. We're going to bring it down because yoga is a practice, not a perfect. So we're always reinforcing non-competitive. So then we do the other side and we just notice, right? We just notice, does one side feel wobbly than the other? We don't judge it, we just notice it. And
Love
then
it.
we slowly come on down. So the next balancing pose we're going to do is called bird on a wire. And this one is great too. A lot of schools are incorporating yoga now,
I love
social
that.
emotional learning.
Yeah.
And this can be done by a desk. You don't need to take off your shoes. You don't need a lot of space for this. So this is a toe balance. So we're gonna bring our arms by our side. We're gonna stand up nice and tall, good. We're gonna come up onto our tiptoes just like this. And then we're gonna stay on our tiptoes. And we're gonna slowly lower down.
Oh boy.
Slowly lower down.
Please excuse my knees. They're
Remember,
gonna-
it's a practice, not a perfect. And then from here, if we wanna make it a little trickier, we can look up just by shifting our gaze. Ooh, maybe even closing our eyes there. That's really hard.
Closing
And
the
then
eyes definitely makes it harder.
And then we're gonna slowly come back up, just like that. So those are 2 really simple balancing poses that can be done
And this
anywhere.
is something you can do at home before you send the kids out to the out the door, or when they come home from school and they're stressed. Does school stress you out?
Do you guys
School
do
stress you
yoga?
out?
Do you guys do yoga
Give me a
in school
teacher's
with your
number.
friends? Are you guys leading your friends through some yoga poses during recess or anything like that? Not yet?
Not yet.
We do a lot of breathing, which is the
Okay.
next one I want to tell
Let's
you
do
about.
it.
We talk a lot about big feelings, right? And how yoga can help you just kind of cope with some of these big feelings. So when you're teaching kids, it needs to be fun. That's really important. So we're going to do something called the lion's breath. And you would use the lion's breath when you're feeling angry or mad, right? Which is a feeling that we all have. And it's a normal human feeling.
All the
It's how
time.
we react to
All
the
the
feeling.
time.
So we're going to scratch our paws.
Ooh, I
one's a
like
little-
this one already.
A little silly. We're going to stick out our lion chests. We're going to take a deep breath in. And then we go, and we roar it out. It's just a nice release. So it's just teaching kids, like, really translating the practice
Yeah.
into a way that they understand and enjoy, you know,
I love
making
that.
it relatable.
Let me
do
tell
that
you
one
something.
more time.
I do that in my adult yoga classes on
right.
Sunday mornings.
It's
Okay,
Simhasana. Yeah,
yes.
Let's do one more time.
Yeah, so we scratch our paws. We stick out our chests. We take a big breath in. It feels good, right?
It does feel
feels
good.
good.
It's
It feels
cathartic.
good.
It does.
And then the other thing we talk a lot about in yoga is just positive self-talk, right? Going back to yoga is a non-competitive physical activity. It's a personal practice. And we're just planting the seeds for children to begin a meditation practice, right? Meditation and mindfulness. So the way we do that is we get our peaceful hands ready. So everybody show me big hands, little hands, big hands. Good. And now we're gonna tap our thumb to our pointer finger and we're gonna say I.
I
Thumb to middle finger, am.
am
Thumb to ring finger, very.
very
And thumb to pinky, kind.
kind.
Do you want to choose one?
I am very hungry.
Any of them can work.
Thank you, Marisol.
And then you would just keep repeating like,
I
that's
am very
Good
strong.
one.
Do you want to choose one, Jules?
I am very
Playful.
playful.
Love that. And
Ooh, I
Alex?
like that. I am very capable.
There you
Oh,
go.
that's a good one.
Excellent.
Capable. Huh.
Thank you so much.
Oh,
and
you're so
thank you
welcome.
girls so much.
You girls are amazing. Mom's
really.
awesome.